Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and it is Wednesday. So cough. That hello strained the throat a little. So like every Wednesday for the last one Wednesdays, we are doing... Actually, this is 2 weeks now, I guess. Yeah, I did it 2 weeks ago. So for the last 2 Wednesdays, 3 weeks now, we are doing Wednesday night streams. It is a normal part of my life now. It will be here every Wednesday until I give up because I'm broke, because I'll never give up cards as long as I have money. But we're going to be doing 3 types. First, we're going to do with our mailbag, get rid of all our mail here. Then we're going to do our What's in the Box Wednesday, whereas we're going to be opening, instead of 2 blasters today, we're going to be opening 1 mega box. And then finally, we're going to be, after that, we'll be doing multiple videos of sorting cards for grading purposes. If you watched last week's videos, which if you're watching live, you could not have because they're not all up yet. Only one of the 3 is up. The other 2 are still loading. It takes me time to get all that stuff edited and up, and I need to be better than that. They need to not be working in the background while I'm streaming, but that's a whole nother story. So what we need now is we need to get going, get our mailbag done, and move along so that we can get as many. We're going to try to get 3. We did 3 sorting cards last week, and then we're going to try to do 3 again this week. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to first start with mailbag. So for those of you here on YouTube, don't expect a video next week. I guess if you're here live as well, don't expect a video next week for mailbag. We'll still do What's in the Box Wednesday. I get paid this weekend, so I should be able to get something. It may not be great, but we'll get something to open. And then we'll do sorting. But I have not ordered anything new, so I do suspect everything I have here is everything I've ordered. I do have 1 big card, just like last week with the Mike Allstott. I have a not as big a card, but a big card in that realm. Little less than that, though. And we also have a lot of packages like this, which I suspect are giveaway wins, givey wins off of Whatnot. So some of these things won't be cards. Last week we got this was a givey win. It's kind of cool. He's going to become my little mascot is what we're going to do. I'm going to find a way to get him so he can stand up, and he's going to be my little mascot for the stream. But we won him. He's a givey win, a little mini pop vinyl astronaut. So we're going to see what happens, but we're not going to hold up any longer. This is our mailbag. Let's get things started. Let's open. Because the cards mean more to me than the givvies, we're going to open anything that I figure might be a givey because it seems bigger than a card, but I could be wrong. There could be something else in here, and I guess I should switch to the camera so you can see. There could be something else in here. It could be pills for my dad, and I didn't even know it or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, here we go. Something Marvel. So that's kind of cool already. It is another pop thing. It's a Pez, Pop Pez. And that is Doom. You could see they only at GameStop. I wonder if he used to work at GameStop and he was able to take home the stuff that didn't sell. But it is, I guess it's Venomized Dr. Doom Pez. It's kind of neat. If it wasn't for all the damage and scratch up here, it'd be really neat. I would have liked that. But all this does is it moves it into my potential giveaways for when I'm doing a stream like that. All right, we got another package here that is bigger than a card. Now, for all I know, it's a grouping of many, many, many cards, and I'm just unaware that I bought a large pack of cards. But all right, here we go. This is going to say Givey Win. Free Prism USA baseball packs. Ooh. Oh, look at this. I did not know I won it. Now, to let you guys know what's going on here, I sit there with my friends and we watch TV together. And one of the friends is a seller on Whatnot. And when he's not, he's building his Whatnot empire by going into other streams and chatting up and doing everything you need to do to build a fan base. But while he's in there, Spec Dom, while he's in there, he's just entering the giveaways. And what he does is when he enters a giveaway in a room, when he goes in a room with a giveaway, he tells me and everyone else, and we all just jump to the room, enter the giveaway with him, just to up our chances. So I've won multiple USA Baseball Prism. This is going to be cool. That's going to be cool to open. I think I open them now. Right? It's a mailbag opening. This is part of the mailbag. So when I win these, it's not that I was in there buying pop vinyls. It's that he was in there, told me to go there, and then I was the one that won. And they win too. But all right. So I don't know any of these guys. I don't suspect to know much. But let's just look. We got Brendan New, Marcus Canto, Kai Sapp, Max Bailey's, whatever, AJ Garcia. Well, we got a fancy Kai Sapp Sparkle Red, a Mato Meyer blue something. There's an insert. Oh, out of 299. Let's make sure. I doubt this one has a number. Oh, it does. This one's out of 149. The Kai Sapp, the Mato Meyer. The Christian Moore All-American. Then we got Von Lackey, Chris Rembert, Camden Boehm, and Owen Kramkowski. All right, I will sleeve those cards off stream, and I will see if any of those are like major prospects for one of the organizations that I'm unaware of, etc., etc. All right, the rest of these all I suspect are cards, but I don't know for sure. The two that are in the fat packs and not just an envelope, I'm going to move to the bottom because I would suspect that there was extra padding for the card if it's a card. They may be non-cards, and the last thing we open may be a non-card. But seeing as last time I was lucky enough to do the Mike Allstott as my last card, I'd like to try to do that again today, but with the card that isn't Mike Allstott. All right, here we go. What did we get here? This is a Darren Pupa, autographed Darren Pupa, upper deck. You have received a personalized autograph of NFL player depicted on the front of the card. So it doesn't even say Darren Pupa, but even it's a double autograph because I got Ted Saskin, the director of Upper Deck, signed it as well. But Darren Pupa was one of I would say he was our third most popular goalie of all time. Vass, our current goalie, Javi Bulin, who is my personal favorite, although I do love Vass. Vass is awesome. And then Darren Pupa is probably, I think he was actually the goalie for our first win, our first national championship, Stanley Cup victory. So this will be going into my case. I do have a Javi Bulin already. I don't have a Vass yet, but this goes into our hockey cabinet. Oh gosh, guys, I failed. I didn't take the pictures again. Man, I'm so bad. You guys can torch me in the comments down below. Go ahead and torch me in the comments down below. I am a damn liar. I am a damn liar. I deserve everything you give me for lying and saying I would get it done this week. But tell you what, I'm going to get it done this week. All right, here we go. Card number 2. Thanks, EJ. Well, you're welcome, EJ. That is very nice of you. I appreciate your thanks, just like you appreciate my money. Here we go. This is another autographed Darren Pupa. I guess I ordered 2. One will go in the case. Probably this one. It's Upper Deck. 2, it's a fancier card. I almost like this one better. Although I will say this. This is a Darren Pupa in a Tampa Bay outfit. I bet this is a Darren Pupa rookie. Maybe not. I'll have to look. to see if he had a 89-90 card, because he has 120 games played before this. So I guess not, but still, he was not a Lightning as a rookie, so we'll have to look. I suspect that I'll be going with the mask one, but if it was a rookie, there is a chance that I would go with the rookie just because. Well, heck. Also, I'd have to look at what I had to pay for them. I suspect I had to pay more for the photo mask. I mean, Upper Deck is the hockey brand. That makes me so sad. It really does. I mean, great for hockey. I do like hockey, but they're not. It's not baseball or football to me. And Upper Deck is, when it came out in '89, it was instantly the best brand, and it has never lost that shade, in my opinion. All right, here we go. Oh, here's another giveaway. It was a card giveaway, so let's see what we got. This said Clutch Comic Giveaway. I was in a comic book stream, and I won the 27 and the 28, so there are 2 cards in there, I guess. Let's find out what they are. Ah, well, that is a creepy-looking Tigger. I don't think that's what it is, guys. I don't think that's supposed to be Tigger. It was a comic stream, and I just sat in there for a while. There was 15 people in the giveaway, so I was like, oh, well, 15 people's a nice size. And my friend wasn't. What I'd do is I'd go to this room when my friend wasn't shouting out a new thing. The giveaway would be up. I'd jump to this room and enter the giveaway while I was waiting for him to give me a new room. And so apparently I won it twice. Same character twice. Clutch Comics exclusive giveaway. Artist signature crystal. Limited to 420. So, I mean, it's neat. It's not anything. It's one of those things that get in to my pile of cards that I never want to see again. But it's neat. When I was entering, I thought they were giving away comics, not cards. I didn't really look. It was a comic stream, and I thought, hey, if they're going to send me a comic, I'll take that. But, all right, so that's not my information. All right, next we have Spec Dom. Is another giveaway. This one, 2 misses. Thank you for the support. All right, so this was a Disney break. I forgot all about this. I won a giveaway, I think, or we were almost won, and then they were cheap Wingo. Oh yeah, I got 3 characters. They were like $1 entries. And because I had won a givey, the shipping was free. So I was like, okay, I'll buy the $1. So I bought Wingo. Well, it was randomized. So I bought an entry and got Wingo. That's this one. And oh, look at that. That one's a little fancy. And then I bought 2 more entries, and apparently the 2 people I got nobody. They didn't hit. So, they sent me a Saizu and a Remy. But this is the cards that they were opening, I think, were... actually, I don't know what type they were. Oh, obviously the Wingos. The top whatever. But it was kind of cool. It was neat. I was there. We went in there for a givey. I guess I didn't win. Maybe I did. And I still have a givey over there somewhere. No, they would stick it all together. So I guess I didn't win, but I saw the shipping was $1 for the first one, and then when I bought it, it was even cheaper. So I was like, yeah, let's enter that, show some support, and it's cheap, and so. Wow, this is being less, very much less sports cards than I thought. I did order some stuff. Although I still have 5 left, and I knew I didn't order anything new, so I knew there wasn't a lot coming. But, oh, the card's in here. Not in there. This one, $1.75 with $1.03 shipping and 21-cent tax. My total was $2.99, $3 for a Jose Siri, who is my second favorite all-time Rays center fielder, which shows you that we do not have a lot of Rays center fielders that I really care about. But I was a big, the year that I watched 3 years ago, I think, I watched every single Rays game, 162 games, all 162 games. I watched every single one of them that year. I may do that again next year. Now that I'm leaving my job and I'm back to Ubering, I have the freedom to do that, assuming I'm making enough money. But so I may go back to that. But he was our center fielder at the time. I enjoyed bringing him in. What had happened was I got me and the break group, we got a really nice Jose Siri rookie when he was still in Houston. So it was a case of, in your head, you go, oh man, I want this kid to be something because this is a really nice card. This is really cool. And then he got traded to the Rays. So between that, I wanted him to be great for that reason. And then he was our Rays center fielder for 2 to 3 years. He kind of became my guy. So there it is, $3 with shipping and tax and shipping. It was $3, and that will go up in the center field slot of the wall, the display. So that's cool. Kind of forgot I did that. I forgot everything I've bought except for, like, I wouldn't have been able to tell you the Darren Hoover. I forgot about that too, both of those too, except for the one big card. So when I get the big card, I'll be like, okay, now I'm completely, right now, everything I'm looking for is that card. All right, this is another guy very similar to Siri for me. We traded Austin Meadows to the Detroit Tigers and got Isaac Paredes for him. So because of that, I became a big Paredes fan. He was good for us for 2.5 seasons. And then we traded him away for Christopher Morel, and that was a big bust. But there's a Paredes. He is one of I'd say he's my, I don't know, he might be my second or third favorite third baseman in Rays history. He's got to be at least third, because Boggs and Longo's first, and Boggs is second or third. Oh, Junior Caminero. He's fourth. He's fourth behind Junior, behind Longo Jr. and Boggs. And although Boggs is definitely my favorite of the all-time as far as Rays go, his Rays stint, he's only third. Let's see here. We got another. This one had a $5 price tag on it, but this is a Roman Hammerlick. All right, guys, it's a die-cut autographed Roman Hammerlick. Congratulations, you got a personal autograph. Another Ted Sacken card. $5. I did not pay $5 for this, but Roman Hammerlick is one of my original. When I was learning about the Lightning, when my friends were teaching me about hockey back in 1994 or whatever, Roman Hammerlick, Chris Gratton, those were my two guys. Most of my time in hockey was spent around non-Lightning back then, so I do love the Sergei Fedorovs and stuff like that. But as far as the Lightning go, those are my two guys. Chris Gratton, which we've seen me get 2 Chris Grattons now. I got one last week, and then when I went to go put it in the thing, I realized I already had another one, so I already had a Chris Gratton in the frame, and then now we got a Roman Hammerlick. All right, is this? Yep, this is the big one. The big one. We're going to do that last. I was close. I almost did it. I did guess that these 2 packs, it was one of these because they were bubble packed and a little bit more taken care of. So let's see what this other one is. It was in a bubble pack, and then it was, on top of that, it was in an envelope. You definitely don't want me to know what this is. And then it was in some cardboard. That looks like James Shields. It sure does. That is a James Shields signature series. Now, I have several James Shields. James Shields is my number 3 all-time Ray. My number 1 and 2 are recent guys. So, really, he's kind of like my all-time Ray in that sense. But because I've been so in touch with the team the last 5 years, most of my favorites are from the current, most recent crop of players. But yeah, that's a James Shields. He does not go in the thing. I have a James Shields in the display right now, but it is also horizontal, and I don't like to put horizontal in display because then it's like this, and so I need to make this goes just in a, hey, I got another James Shields autograph for inexpensive, so that's cool. All right, and then here's the big one. If you saw, you probably already know it is hockey. It is a Steven Stamkos. It comes with several cards because it was, I guess it was an autograph buyback something or other. This is just a very thick, and there we go. There's the expensive one. The big one for this week is Steven Stamkos out of 25 artifacts. That is a beautiful looking card. That's where I spent all my funds this week. We got everything else was, $3 cards. This is, I believe this cost me in the range of $40 once tax and shipping was included. Maybe it was like $33 is what I bid on it. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to look it up, but not as big, like I said, not as big as the All-Star, but it is a big card for me to, it adds to the display, as I'm not just putting in $2 cards. It's a nice card from a big guy for our display. So, all right, guys. So there it is. Good old Canadians. Yep. So we got a Pez dispenser, and we got a pack of USA cards, and we got a Pixar break as well. But we got the James Shield baseball. We got the Roman Hammerlick hockey, the Isak Paredes baseball, the Jose Siri baseball, and then the 2 Darren Pupas. Pooba. And, of course, the Steven Stamkos. So we are putting four into our hockey display. Our hockey display, I'm trying to get caught up. I don't even have the list yet, guys. I redid the list for baseball and football this past weekend with ChatGPT. So now I know my full list of all my players. I've got to sit down and do my hockey list so I can know who I'm looking to purchase. The reason hockey is behind everything else is because I know 4 or 5 of each position because of, like, my love of Hammerlick or Groton or Bradley or Richards or the more recent guys like Stamkos or St. Louis, or isn't recent, but you know what I mean. But once you get past that, the depth, I've got to really work hard to find that. And so it's hard. It's whereas I can say, oh, I know my 7th cornerback. Let me see if that's available while I'm at work. I can't do that with hockey. I need a list with hockey. So, all right, guys, I will be back in the next video. If you're watching live, stick around. If you are watching on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Give me some comments down below. Tell me how much you hate my players or love them. And I will see you in What's in the Box Wednesday video.